Good afternoon and welcome to a home vlog.
Jackson, can you say home vlog?
Home vlog.
I wanted to mention it is not afternoon.
It's what?
No. I mean, I guess it is technically afternoon, like after the noon o'clock, but it's like 6 o'clock.
I just didn't want to sound like Count Dracula. Good evening.
We were starting kind of late today. We had a lot of stuff going on. I'm making dinner. So I'm making some dinner for Jackson right now.
Jackson is coloring on his chalkboard with his marker, which he's not supposed to be doing.
Jackson. So yeah, I'm just cutting up. We're doing some sweet potato tots, which we've never done with him.
We have.
I don't remember him eating them though. Did he eat them?
I don't know.
So yeah, so we're trying to figure out some new things that we can feed him. And tonight is kind of like we got a lot of stuff going on today, so I didn't have a lot of time. So tonight we're just gonna do tots and meatballs and probably some fruit. What do you think? Thank you, buddy.
Jackson, did you draw on the floor?
Yeah.
You
All
did?
right.
Let me see.
Let's see about this other side over here. Oh, he drew on his chalkboard over here.
You can't draw on the chalkboard, buddy, because it won't come off.
Let's see if it comes off. We'll see, buddy.
Chalk.
You're only supposed to use chalk on that side.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, okay.
Comes right off.
All right.
Piece of cake.
But don't do it though, only on your whiteboard. All right, so while Tim is feeding Jackson, I am going to get dinner ready over here and I'm gonna show you as much of that as I can. It's actually one of the recipes from Purple Carrot that I really like. So we got our new box today. And the thing about Purple Carrot that I've noticed is that they don't seem to repeat recipes very often. So this is kind of a fun surprise, a welcome surprise, because I did like this recipe in a Whoa, buddy, are you okay?
Yeah.
He's been running into me like at full steam and I feel so bad because that has to hurt him. But he just keeps doing it. We just keep running right into my bum.
Come on.
So where am I going?
Jackson.
I'm going this way.
I'm going this way? All right, where are we going?
I'm going this way.
Okay. Where are you taking mommy?
I'm going this way.
Oh, we're going to the roller coaster? But it's dinner time. You gotta eat your din-dins. You gotta eat your dinnies, bud. Okay. So Jackson's taking me into the living room, or I guess this isn't the living room, the sitting room, the den, the tent, the room with the tent in it. All right, so I'm gonna be making this black sesame gnocchi with roasted, instead of Brussels sprouts, they sent us bok choy and then some ginger pumpkin butter. So this was, I loved this the last time that we had it, but they did, they subbed out our Brussels sprouts with some bok choy. So that should be an interesting take, a little different flavor there. And then if you didn't catch yesterday's video, we went to the Villains Villa, which was like a cool themed vacation house in Orlando over by the theme parks. And we got back today, so we stayed overnight. We got back this morning. I edited the video, and I've just been kind of trying to play catch up all day. So that's why we're a little bit later today. And then we have some other stuff we want to talk to you about later on, just a little like personal life update. So I'm gonna make dinner. Join me for that, and then we'll have a little catch up chat. What do you think? Yeah, stay tuned. So I've washed my bok choy. I'm gonna quarter this. I'm gonna leave it over here to drain a little bit more, but I'm gonna quarter that. And then I'm going to slice my scallion into like 1-inch pieces. And then I'm also going to, which I thought this was kind of weird, I'm going to add my gnocchi. So I'm going to take my quartered bok choy, my gnocchi, and my scallions. I'm going to put it on my baking sheet. I'm going to bake this at 425 for like 15 to 18 minutes. I didn't think I was going to bake the gnocchi, so that's kind of cool. So let me get started on that and we'll be right back. So I think I'm going to have to use 2 baking sheets for my gnocchi because it's supposed to be in a single layer and I have a lot of gnocchi. And the bok choy was a lot bigger than the Brussels sprouts I think that they were like anticipating. So this is gonna be my first baking sheet. All right, I'm gonna pop this in the oven. It needed to go on a higher rack. So there's that. And that's gonna cook for like 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, so I put a second baking sheet of gnocchi in the toaster oven. Now I'm going to be making this part, the like miso butter part. So the pumpkin miso butter, so let's do that. All right, so my battery died somewhere in there, but I was mincing up my ginger, sliced my garlic, diced up my shallot. I took my bok choy scallions and gnocchi out of the oven. The ones on top here that are like a little extra crispy were the ones from the toaster oven. The ones on the bottom, I guess the ones on the bottom are just as crispy. Okay, so they're crisp, but they feel like they're soft on the inside, so that should be pretty nice. Now I'm going to make this part. So I know I said I was making that part. I'm still making it. I'm going to go ahead and cook up my garlic, my shallot, and my ginger. And then I'm going to add my lime zest and my lime juice. Then I'm going to add some vegan butter, some white miso paste, and some pumpkin powder, along with some water, and then a little salt, a little pepper, and that's going to be my ginger pumpkin butter like sauce.
Smells very pumpkin-y.
Yes.
We've had this before?
We have, but the last time I made this, now I remember what the difference was. I accidentally, so they have directions for 4 servings and 2 servings, and we get the box for 2 servings, and I put in enough water for 4 servings, so it was a little bit more soupy last time, whereas this time, it's definitely a lot thicker, but it should still be just as good. We'll see.
Okay.
This is all going to go in it too, so that's going to like also alter the flavor.
And before it had Brussels sprouts and not bok choy.
Yeah, so that's going to also be like a different flavor.
Interesting.
So, getting ready to plate it now. We'll see how it goes. All right, so this is our black sesame gnocchi with roasted bok choy and ginger pumpkin butter.
Pretty tasty.
You've had one tiny bite.
Yeah. No, it's good. I like a crispy gnocchi. That's really good.
The gnocchi and the bok choy were sitting there for a little bit because it took me a little bit longer to make the pumpkin miso butter. So I think it would have been even better if it was like right when it came out of the oven, you know? I think one of my favorite things about this dish though is the lime juice. So it had lime zest and lime juice, and I think the lime just really like elevates the flavor of this. It's so good.
Yeah, it's very delicious.
What game are you playing, buddy? This one?
It's a puzzle game.
He goes, this one?
This one?
So I have actually gotten quite a few messages about the games that he plays on the iPad, and he doesn't play them. We try to limit his like screen time, so he doesn't play it for very long, but he has some games that really, I think, do give him a lot of like educational value. I don't know if I can link them down below, but I can show them to you. So I'll show you our iPad screen so that you can see what the games are. Some of them are ABCMouse games, so you need a subscription for that, but it's just the original like ABCMouse. He plays a lot of the alphabet games. He really enjoys those. Then we have another one that's called the Apple game, because the icon is an apple, and that one is a lot of, again, like phonetics and letters, just recognizing letters and all that kind of stuff. And then he has this like matching puzzle game, which he also really loves. So I'll show you the screen and I'll tell you what they're called on there, and then hopefully you can find them in the App Store. But he has 3 games that he really loves: the Apple game, the puzzle game, and the ABCMouse game. Which puzzle are you gonna do?
This one.
Is it a turtle? Oh, so yeah, it goes through the colors and everything with him, so that's been really good. I did want to mention about this meal. So I really, really like this meal, but I do think that it was better with the Brussels sprouts. I think I like the Brussels sprouts better, and I also think that it needed to be, so when I made the mistake and I put extra water in it, I feel like I liked it better a little thinner. Where's that fish come from?
Right there.
In the ground? He's in the water, buddy. So I do think if I was making this again, I would probably maybe add like a half a cup of extra water. What?
Look at this.
What?
Do you guys see
What?
that bright light through the window right there?
Where?
That's the moon.
Where? I don't see it.
You have to come to where I'm at.
Whoa.
Very strange. That moon must be huge outside.
That's no moon.
Oh, is it not?
I know, it's the moon.
Don't look up.
Oh no.
The only problem with this game is that Jackson gets excited and he starts hitting on the iPad too hard.
And it doesn't
And then-
recognize his finger.
No, it moves, so he holds it, and then he's holding his finger on here. And like it doesn't work if you've got your finger on there.
You can only have one finger on there.
Yeah.
But little buddy doesn't quite understand that yet.
Wow.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. You're doing so good. Are they making music? Yeah, music. All right, buddy, we got to get you ready for your bath here. It's time for bed. Good night. You are so tired. So he woke up at like 4 o'clock this morning because he got out of the bed at the villain's villa and climbed into bed with us. But it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when that happened.
I think it was 3:30.
Oh, well, he didn't sleep very much after that. So
So you're very tired. You're gonna stay in your bed tonight, though, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Is the baby very tired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready for bed?
All right. So we already did our hugs and our kisses, and we did big squeezes.
And now you're going to say night-night.
Night night, mommy.
I love you
Say,
so
I love
much.
you, Mommy.
What's your mommy?
I love you, buddy.
Say night-night, Daddy.
Night night, daddy.
Say, I love you, Daddy.
What's your daddy?
I love you.
I love you
Okay,
too,
have
buddy.
sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the morning. What are you looking at? Did Daddy draw on his chest?
Yeah.
That's silly, Daddy. Hey.
Is that an octopus? Okay,
All right, good night, bud. I'll see you in the morning. I love you. I'm gonna go clean up the kitchen, okay?
What did Mommy tell you? What did Mommy say to you?
I do.
Love you.
I love you, bud. All right, bye, baby.
Night-night.
Night night.
All right, so how was dinner?
Dinner was really good.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was very delicious. I was kind of concerned that it was going to be overly pumpkin-y.
It really wasn't.
It wasn't, no.
Yeah.
The lime in it kind of like counteracted the pumpkin flavor a little bit.
Plus, the white miso paste really, I think that's kind of like a more, it was a heavier, not a heavier, like just a more flavorful flavor than the pumpkin powder was.
Right?
So.
Pumpkin powder sounds like something from Harry Potter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, that's something you need to add to your cauldron. Some pumpkin powder.
Oh, yeah. Could have been doing some pumpkin powder witch's brews yesterday.
Right?
Yeah.
The interesting thing about a lot of these subscription boxes that we have tried is this time. Are you yawning on me?
I'm so tired. So when Jackson came and slept with us, I can never sleep when he's in the bed with us because he's never slept in the bed with us. We've just never done that with him. And so I'm so paranoid that I'm going to like roll over or I don't know. I'm trying to make him very comfortable. So I'm never comfortable.
Also, something that Jackson does is it didn't matter if he was trying to fall asleep or if like he comes in first thing in the morning just to like kind of chill with us. He never wants to lay with me.
No, he always
Only wants to
with
lay
me.
with Mommy.
Which I love. I love that he likes to cuddle with me, and I love cuddling with him and laying with him. But I can't sleep like that.
Right.
So I just am awake. I was just awake from like basically 4 o'clock this morning on.
Yeah.
So I'm very tired.
It's the same thing that happened in Hawaii
Yeah.
when he would get up first thing in the morning and like come over again.
I've just told you I was tired.
I know, but like that was 3 yawns in a row.
I'm very tired.
Man.
I can't be tired.
Man, I can't. Well, what? I can't cough. What did he say?
He's like, I can't sneeze. It was. Do you remember Vine?
Vine.
That was a Vine.
So when we do subscription boxes like this, where we're getting food, this time of year they always send us like these hearty, soupy type dishes for people up north that are like in the cold.
It's literally 30 degrees out right now.
It is not 30 degrees outside right now, but I will give you that it is cold outside right now.
That's why I have the blanket on, because it's cold in here. We're not used to this weather.
Right.
I hate
Fact about me.
but I hate even talking about this because so many comments are like, ha ha ha, laughs in Antarctica.
Right?
Ha ha ha, laughs in like Iceland, whatever.
Right.
And like I get it. I understand that it is much colder other places. I totally understand that, and you're right. Like we're silly for being cold, but like this is cold to us because we don't have cold weather.
Right. But here's the thing that I always it kind of like it justifies it in my mind. I don't own long sleeve shirts. I don't own a single long sleeve shirt.
No, you really don't.
So like when it gets cold, I don't have clothes for that. So we're just cold. Like we go outside in the best like the warmest clothes that we have.
You literally, he bought like
I have the Mandalorian jacket.
He bought like 3 jackets last year, and I was like, Tim, why?
Right. The Mandalorian jacket is warm enough for this weather.
But you didn't wear it.
Well, I didn't realize it was going to be this cold yesterday. But now, okay.
So anyway, the thing that we wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, we have a little like, we just wanted to chat with you about what's going to go on this week. This week is going to be kind of like a weird week.
Yeah.
So we wanted to just kind of update you about some life stuff and talk to you about what's going on this week and what kind of videos you can expect. And we're going to get back to normal next week. But I know that we'll probably get comments about like how many home vlogs we're doing. So I just want to talk a little bit about it.
Yeah. So as you turn into an adult, you start to fall apart.
It's true.
And so you need to make doctor's appointments.
Right.
So we
made all of our doctor's appointments this week.
Right.
It was just we needed to get them taken care of.
Right.
And we have so many things going on in the next couple of months, so we're like, okay, if we can book them all this week, let's do it.
Right. So today I had a doctor's appointment because I knew I had one hernia, but when I went to the doctor, it turns out I have two. So that's what I had to go and get diagnosed today. And then I have surgery in February.
So should you tell them what a hernia is in case they don't know?
It's where your intestines go on the wrong side of your muscle wall. So right now I have some intestines bulging out.
It's not funny. It's serious. It's not funny.
This is serious.
But it sounds gross.
Serious intestinal bulging.
That's why if I were a superhero.
Intestinal bulging.
Serious intestinal bulging.
Serious intestinal bulging. That sounds like a side effect of like a that's something that we have in America that other countries don't have, is we have advertisements for drugs.
Oh, and they're always like, side effects of this drug are death.
Yeah.
Serious intestinal bulging.
Yeah.
Sleeplessness. All kinds of just things that you don't want.
Right?
So you went to the doctor today.
You want this stuff? You want? Yeah. Yeah. I went to the doctor today. They told me I have two hernias. Mm-hmm. They're sports hernias. They're not like upper intestinal hernias or anything that I have to worry about with blockages or anything like that.
Right.
So that's why it's like not really a big deal. They don't hurt me. They're just kind of like, I noticed it was happening and I'm like, all right, we should probably get this taken care of.
So we also had to today schedule your surgery. So you're going to have like a little, and it's not an outpatient surgery.
It is.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, they do it. The way they do hernia surgeries now is it's all laparoscopically. Mm. So I'm just going to have two little tiny incisions like this, and they're going to go in on either side and go, here you go, here you go. Push it back in and like put a patch over it. Basically like fixing a flat tire.
Yeah. So I mean, I definitely am nervous because I'm because I love you and I'm nervous. I don't want anything bad to happen, but I know that you'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be a-okay. I'm
not nervous about the surgery. I'm nervous about the pre-surgery stuff because I have to take magnesium citrate.
You have to basically like prep your colon before you have
prep my bowels.
Your colon.
Yeah.
Isn't that like part of it?
Yeah.
So you have to do that before you have your surgery for your hernias.
That's the part that I'm nervous about.
So we're going to take every day as it comes. And I think the part that I'm...
It's like minor surgery. We're like, we'll take it one day at a time.
But we've never dealt with this before.
Yeah, I've never had surgery before.
Yeah, so it's we're just going to deal with it every day. We're going to take every day as it comes. And then, so after your surgery, you can't do any like manual labor, like heavy lifting for like a month. Yeah,
it's like 4 weeks until I can do light exercise, 6 weeks until full gym activity.
Yeah. So that's the thing I'm the most nervous about because I know that you have a hard time with that.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to do that.
Right.
And I'm going to have to make sure
it's
that
not
you
like
do
I'm
that.
going to the gym and like...
Well, no, but I just have a feeling that you're going to want to push yourself and we can't do that.
Right.
So that's something that we'll have to kind of deal with as it comes.
Yeah. I'm also concerned, like, I have some friend and my parents and everybody have had these surgeries and they're like, you're gonna be bedridden for 3 days. And I'm like, I hope I'm not bedridden for 3 days. I don't know if I'd like that.
If you are, I think it's fine.
No, I know it's fine, but like, I just don't think I'd like it.
No, I think you would hate it, but I think we can handle it.
Yeah.
So it'll be okay. So that's not going to happen. The surgery's not going to happen until next month.
Right.
But the rest of this week, we have a dentist appointment. So that'll be fun. We haven't been to the dentist since the beginning of COVID.
Right.
Because it was so scary to go to the dentist because they're like literally in your mouth.
Right.
So our dentist is taking a lot of precautions for COVID. And of course, we're going to be as safe as we can possibly be. And we're going to go to the dentist.
Right.
So, and then I have an eye appointment. And I'm very excited because I haven't had my eyes checked for years.
Yeah, it's been at least 2 or 3 years.
I think it's been 3 years. And I can definitely tell a difference in my prescription. And I think I want to go to contacts. So I'm definitely going to get glasses because I need glasses for, like nighttime and morning or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I think I would like to primarily wear contacts. So that's what I'm going to do.
That's what I do. And I love it.
Well, because I'm constantly, I can't see things because I don't have my glasses. And I think if I just got contacts, I would be better off.
Right.
So I'm going to do that. And then I think that's it for doctor-wise for the week.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, so you had your hernia stuff. We have the dentist, an eye appointment. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we booked all of these things like in the middle of the day. So I
Right.
think that's partially why the week is going to be kind of weird. So yeah, so we have to figure that out.
We'll make it happen. It'll
Yeah,
happen.
I'm
Don't
sure
worry.
it'll be fine.
But yeah, so we just wanted to kind of like sit down and tell you guys what's going on. Keep
Yeah.
you guys update with my like intestines.
Serious intestinal bulging.
Serious intestinal bulging.
So everything will be fine, and I think that we're gonna handle it fine.
Yeah.
I think it'll be okay. I think I'm just nervous because I want to make sure that you're okay,
I'll be fine.
and I think you will. I think you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a fantastic day though.
It was. So if you haven't watched yesterday's video, we went to the Villain's Villa, which was really fun, and Jackson had a really great time. And it was just like a cool house. I'll link that down below if you haven't seen it. But that's kind of what took up some of the day today because we checked out this morning.
Right.
So sorry, this was kind of like a late video.
Right.
Like not a lot happened. But we wanted to fill you in on our lives.
Yeah.
So that's what we did.
Yeah. So all in all, it was a fantastic day.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.